Ladies and gentlemen, Software Inc.'s Beta 1 has officially dropped, at least for opt-in. Huge update. Basically a whole new game. As per usual with Software Inc., it tends to be the really big updates. Massive. There's even been a couple little hotfixes since. Huge update. Going to be taking a look at it. Probably won't be a whole series yet, but when Fallout 2 starts getting wrapped up, I will do a poll on Patreon to do the next, whatever the next Patreon voted Let's Play thing is, and Software Inc. will very likely be one of the choices, so maybe then. There is a lot more going on with character creation than I remember there being. As per usual, there is still the points that you can put into development, leader, and service. Easier difficulties give you more points to play with. The different skills that you can mess with. There's a new creativity thing here that we've got, where the higher the creativity, the lower your skill maximums seem to be, but you just have really cool, high quality ideas and stuff like that. Creativity just is what it is. You can't improve that over time, but the higher creativities also have specific needs for that person. Like if you're very creative at all, you need to have your own office, and you get royalties in there, and for being a visionary, you get IP ownership as well, which could be complicated if you're a team of visionaries. I'm not really sure how that would work, but I don't know. We'll find out, I suppose. With the personality traits, there are also, traits that you can choose from. Some of them just being apparently flavor, like having a watch, very nice. Some of them being quite negative, like occasionally forgetting their specialization or breaking their computer, or not quite so serious, like nobody taking the elevator with them, which is more of just a logistics thing. Could still be kind of fun. Also some just other sort of miscellaneous nice to haves, like just working fast at a single thing but fails at multitasking, not affected by team compatibility at all. The positives here, like sunny weather and not caring about chaotic environments, and just no specialization, point limited main role. Just stuff like that. A lot of cool things going on with it all. It'll be interesting to play around with that and see how it goes. We're going in with Krug. We've also got Rogue and Lucozed. Lucozed being the generally hardware type person, really just around the board decent, only inspiring, and Rogue being the mostly the programmer. Mostly, you get a lot of points if you go on easy difficulty. You get even more. Just everybody does everything that way. I'll leave it on medium though for now, because I'm giving myself 2 days per month, which is, in my opinion, the easiest way to get things going. But yeah, that's it. We're going in. We're gonna see how this goes. I have a remaining trait to choose. I have to pick traits, huh? Okay. So Rogue is also silent but deadly and will not use cars. And good old Krug is forgetful, since I have to apparently spend those. It is what it is. Building for rent, or work out of a garage, or work out of an apartment, or a skyscraper, or a hardware place. Holy crap. So this is the Hardware Inc. starting. It's just parking lots everywhere. We get this basic sort of factory floor thing. This nice like hallway. I like the look at that. Multiple stories as well, leading out into the offices and other manufacturing floors. Okay. So we'd have like a freight truck drive all the way up all these ramps to get up to the outputs up there, I guess. Holy crap. All right, but yeah, just this first little room here, a couple toilets and all that. All right, well that's expensive. We've got, yeah, I guess just building one empty plot, maybe a garage. Let's go for a garage. Good old garage. Can't go wrong with that, I think, right? Basic beginnings. I only have room for one office, so while Krug and I think Lucozed both demand to have their own office, only Krug gets to have it. Lucozed's gonna have to deal with it. And the other two employees here, just nice little window seatings. Cubicle dressed up the same as the wood, so it looks like a really wonky desk. Just nice little window spot there for them. That's good. I I purchased up the office room. I can't seem to purchase up this room though. I'm not sure why, because this is the garage start. I got the landlord limitations, so I can't build any walls or anything, but normally you click these and you pick them up here. Usually there's like a lease button like there was for this, but maybe because I'm leasing this, I can't lease this. I don't know. We'll see what happens later on. Figure out how much their demand is really for their own whatever. Rogue not doing much because we're just in the design phase of the contract. Yeah, it's gonna be a little while, isn't it? That's alright. We still got iterations and stuff like that. The contract only wanted like horrible quality of those, so I think I'm okay just to go on having a nice little meeting out here. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Good meeting, everybody. Good work. Let's do this contract. Let's do it. Got some poopy zeros and ones here. What's your story? Effectiveness dropping because energy? I could maybe get a coffee machine in. I suppose. Coffee. Canteen. Coffee. It needs a table too. What about like outside? Can we throw it outside? No. Alright. It can't just go on the floor, huh? Alright. You can come into the office for some coffee, but you gotta risk talking to the boss, okay? That's how this works. Man, I'd like this a lot more if the top of this wall wasn't still there. It's like I want to see stuff that's on the wall still, but I don't want the camera side walls to be... Like, I want to still see the heater here and all that. Oh, well. Alright. Good first day, everybody. Well done. Our mark is almost there. We still have a couple days left, so no issue. It shouldn't be too traumatic if we mess it up anyway. We made 50,000 bucks from contracts already. We get a reward. What is it? Oh. It's an ergonomic chair and a yoga ball. Oh, okay. Cool. Look at that. It's new. Oh. Alright. That's fine. What else did we get? A yoga ball? Is decoration or maybe like break room? Yeah, yoga ball. Ergonomics good. It's comfortable. Bad for the environment. It's a little bit loud. Leads to bad posture, low effectiveness, more sick days, and complaints. But good ergonomics can fix bad posture. Oh, bad ergonomics leads to... Right, so we've got... Yeah, bad. Alright. Okay. Yeah, no, sure. Yoga balls for everybody then, I suppose. Yeah, I think we do own this room. I sometimes just see somebody run in there and I think they shower up a bit. But like I don't really know where. Oh, there is a sink there. Look at that. Oh, and there is a shower in there too. Okay, so we do own this room. I just can't really do a whole lot with it. But yeah, sometimes they get an employee going in there to shower. I guess they that's one of their needs now, I suppose. Yeah, unmet demands. I know, you need an office. I know it. Sunshine, super focus. Smelly room. Why do you shower sometimes? Why would you do this? Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna see about buying our own lot, I guess, and making a small thing there. We'll have to like pay for the heating and utilities and all that stuff, which kind of comes with this, which is why it's nice to start with the house. But like if we gotta have separate offices and I can't lease more. So let us see then about moving into an empty plot. We'll go in town. It'll be just like this. Cost 50,000, huh? 50,000's It's a lot, actually. Well, we bought our own plot of land. It was very expensive, though. What do we get? Oh! A company logo big, a company logo, and a company logo high. Your company name here. Ah. And if we own a bunch more meters of land, we can... I kind of like this. This isn't too bad. I sort of like that, and I'm a big sucker for like loot box type stuff and like getting random furniture thrown in. I think that's really cool. I like that a lot. For me personally, it's a weird fit for this game though. It's a really weird fit. I do like the task tree web. I don't know. Just the task guide basically to keep you on some sort of a track, you know? I do like that a lot. So we're gonna have to take out a loan. Let's go a 50,000 loan over 2 years. It's a 4,000 monthly. Actually, we can go a little bit more. 6,000 monthly. That means that we'll have to be doing like at least a contract a month to keep afloat, not counting utilities and such. I think we could probably manage that. So let's go for that loan. 80,000, leave me with 100,000 bucks to get something built up here, because this is pretty expensive. Yikes. I mean, this is already almost 20 grand here, a little 6x4. Ugh. What a mess. We got ceiling fans, the ceramic heater things. I got 2 offices, the main office area for Rogue. We got coffee, a mini fridge so they can bring lunch to work. I got a little toilet with a sink in there. I do not have a shower because I think they can shower at home. Lighting wise, standing lamps around. I got a window here and there. Like, it's, I think, the basics, and it didn't cost as much as I thought it might. We can kind of sort of pay off a lot of this loan if it lets me. Loans. Pay out. Can I just like pay out just a bit of it? No. Okay. So, we'll save up money and eventually pay that off, I guess. Oof. But, well. Moving right along with some more contracts, I think. What's the new furniture here? Oh yeah, the sign things, right? Where are those at? It can't go many places. I suppose if you're driving by, you can maybe see that on the side there. Jeez, for a bike rack, fits 16 bikes. You kidding me? That bike rack is bigger than I thought. Maybe just like a little rack here for the side. Never mind. Holy cow. Let's get 90.3 degrees. All right, there we go. We got a sidewalk in. Okay. It's like a real building now. Look at us go. We don't have a meeting table, but that's fun. I don't think we need meetings anyway. Meetings are stupid. Electronics affected by heat? Uh-oh. Well... Look, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe don't have the heater on so much. Maybe you should with the ceiling fan. Currently off, used by nobody. 26C. Wasn't there like a target temperature thing that I could do? Oh, there we go. When people are like in the room, then it kicks off. All right. There we go. What's your issue? I had to like walk to work or something, no parking? I don't care. That's not my problem. Okay, yeah, we're good. It's just while people aren't there, then it's like kinda iffy. All right, so contracts. Let's go. Keeping on. It's gonna be a bit rough, but I'm gonna go ahead and make a audio tool, I think. Because I don't know how to really make hardware. I did see some of the contracts have like this hardware looking icon type thing, but I have no idea what that means. I think hardware is something for like much further down the line, which we're not going to be able to worry about too much. So we're going to go with an audio tool. 1970 tech generally. Looks like maybe 74 is okay. We'll go 75, how about, for the tech level? Nothing too wild, nothing so out of date that people start minding, like they start caring about this one until 1972, then it starts dropping off a bit. It's going to take us like a year or two to complete it anyway, so we'll say 75 overall. I've got nobody cool for audio design, so awesome. Good start. Expected interest only 24%. So let's try expected interest 41% with audio codecs. It's just I don't have many people is the thing. So lead designers need inspiration to generate good ideas, and will slowly train as they don't use it during the design phase. Inspiration won't affect an employee's creativity until the bars below the center line. Ugh. We'll have to see how that works. I'm not too sure about that. We got 76% in expected interest, which is actually quite good, with really just a bit of system, audio codecs, and effect plugins. It's really quite nice. I think I might drop this down to just channel mixer and audio codec, both just 1-star things. Still 59%, which is pretty alright. Price $56.83. We're going to bring this down to $54.99. It's not going to be subscription based. It's not going to be in-house. We're going to sell it. It's an original IP because it can't be a sequel because we don't have anything to make a sequel of. Audio tool default category is the only thing we've got. It's going to take a lot more people than what we've got to make something really cool, but I'm okay with making something kind of poop. This is fine. Ooh, we can use an existing framework a bit. So we can see about using Polyview as the framework, which means we spend a bit of money on licensing and all that, and royalties. We're going to lose a bit, but we at least get a speed boost. 21% speed boost, saying about 2 years it'll take. Now that's actually kind of doable. And if we can't do audio codecs, then fine, we'll just go with the channel mixer. Well, what about this other guy? Multi-track editing on the Trueness 3000. Wow. All right, well, I mean, I could, boom. There we go. Wasted interest, 11%. Saturated target demographic, adding more features at this point will result in longer development time, but no further sales. Well, it is what it is, all right? Unless we just go with just pure channel mixer. 341, 241. Yeah, we could just go with the standard channel mixer. Nothing fancy at all whatsoever. Okay, let's do this thing. Consumer reach 2 million, 41% interest. Royalties about 12%. Physical store cut $16. Ouch. Speed boost 25%. About 2 years, it'll say. Okay, develop it. Let's do it. Sounds like a plan. It'll take a bit of time to do that. Let's get a contract going at least. Focus on this largely. And we'll do that to generate just a little bit of money along the way. I think we did a thing. I've got it's so big. A big old heat pump. And we got a rooftop AC. It seems so excessive for this building, but I figured the ceiling fans and stuff were pretty loud. And the employees were always complaining about being too freezing when they first came in. So just to shut the message up, we're going with this. Ventilation, simple radiators, easy peasy stuff. Got a reward for it, I think. Indeed we did. Oh, heating floor grill and cooling floor grill. Oh. Is that decoration or something? Or I guess we could do that for the toilet, I suppose. Heating and cooling both. I mean, typically, like, if you have central air and central heating, it's usually like one unit in a house, and they both use the same vent. So this is a bit odd to me, but cool. Yeah, no, fine. And then let's get a little bit of lighting in here. A fluorescent lamp, because it's that type of building. I mean, room. It's fairly loud in there. But I don't know if are they affected by that at all. It's 80 dB in there. No, it seems okay. That seems fine. Much better than the ceiling fan thing that we had before. And, yeah, I did get them all out of there. Good, 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 good. Okay, we'll see. I mean, that's going to be a few thousand more per month. It certainly isn't cheap, but, ooh, we got real contracts now. Requirements: no compatible assembly lines. We need a board printer and a case printer for this thing. Every undelivered copy I lose $10. Net profit 16 cents per. $10 per copy. We gotta print off a million of these things street to go once that's done. Right, yeah, no, I don't really mind much. And this is expected quality bad programmer, and yeah, we're starting to get some nicer contracts now, which is good. It's not much, but it's enough for 2 more employees, bringing us up to, what, 5 in total, I think? 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got... Somebody's gone missing. Somebody might actually be... No, not educating. Which Dudesky can actually, it can go on for a bit more education again, apparently. It takes a few days, but... I'll do it. Increase development task as well. Why not? And then 2 more people. Let's see what we can do. As far as programming goes, secondary role. I don't think I care too much. Salary, let's say medium. Filter by compatibility of the core team, of course. Okay, never mind. Specialization. I don't think I care too much. Filter by trait, left click to require, right click to filter. Oh yeah, no, I don't mind too much, that's fine. This trait thing, holy crap. I guess I should filter by some of the traits, huh? Let's say compatibility. At least good or normal? At least? And then sort by salary. Somebody who's not going to kill me. Nervous bladder. What's that do? Goes to the bathroom more often. Unfazed, not very emotionally affected by anything. Not emotionally affected by bodily needs. It's a bit odd. You're hired. Limited funds to sustain if I hire them. Well, I mean, I'm sure it's fine, really. Below average salary requirements. Independent. Forgetful. Neat freak. Fine. I'll risk it. We'll see. We'll find out. What's this all about? Oh yeah. Simply we announced this on like a plan. We did a little text thingy for it. Not well known. Already started work. Doesn't look very feature rich. No eye candy. But they're looking at it. Oh, fancier desks. Alright, and this guy. For employee comfort. Carpets. Carpets. Okay. Alright. Manage employees, let's get them named up after some Patreon folks, yeah? The nervous pooper who just walks it off is Twilight Doc, and Bansheus is the neat freak who's forgetful and forgets what their role is often. I'm not sure what that actually does. Like, do they just start working on like design for a bit and they're like, oh wait, I'm a programmer, haha. Not sure, but we're dropping another 8,000 a month into them, which is going to be a bit of a problem if we're not keeping up with the contracts. So let's go ahead and do that. Basic, whatever. Make sure that gets, Jesus, that's going quick. Make sure that gets done. It's going very quickly. Oh yeah, we got carpets, didn't we? We can take a look at those. Also some newer, nicer desks. Very cool. Very cool, very cheap. Good for the environment, too. I like it. Yeah, just basic rugs and stuff. Alright. Yeah, sure. Hold Alt and you can do a free place. Highly recommend for that type of thing. Man, that's nice. We'll get a clock over here, too. I think we've already got one, but there you go. There's a second one. An employee filed a formal complaint. Furniture's uncomfortable and the place is dirty. Alright, Banshees. You really think so, huh? You really think so? You can go. See ya. Ta-ta. We enjoy the filth. Okay, actually, we don't really enjoy the filth that much. But look, we're heading for bankruptcy anyway. I gotta let you go. I'm sorry. We'll pick you back up later. Maybe. Possibly. I'll go ahead and call some cleaning. I'm sorry. Okay, so let's go ahead and release this press thingy. Because it's almost release date. We're releasing it May. It's the beginning of April. We got 2 more days to do this thing. That's not that great. And then finish off that contract. Outstanding quality. Keeps us afloat a little bit more. Press release not well known. Started work. Doesn't look very feature rich. No eye candy. May 1982. Okay, cool. Start a printing job. Order copies instantly for $2 per copy with order copies. Yeah. How many copies I'd like to print before it's canceled? Let's just say like 10,000. Tops. Hear me out now. If I were to, 20,000 bucks and 20 cents per copy. 5% chance of this thing bursting into flames, and it costs approximately $200 a month. Yeesh. Must be placed on a conveyor belt. Oh god. Needs to be in the same room as the printer. Pallet pickup point, pallet drop point. Drops boxes onto pallets if the conveyor belt is backed up. Oh no. Okay. I think we have to we'll release this tomorrow, and then I think you can order copies because it'll be then released software. I think. We're marking it. We have no followers. Nobody's following this thing at all. I'm pretty sure we're screwed. Let's release this. Price is a lot higher than the market average. Suggested price is $30. Eesh. All right. $29.99. I think it runs it up to 30 anyway. Oh goodness. Sounds like a plan is uninspired. Also, fire the developers. Who in the world is simply we? We think they forgot to tell anyone about their product? Sounds like a plan is horribly constructed, and LucasZ's world is boring. Wow. Hey, we got a reward, by the way. For, releasing our first product. Acoustic foam. Acoustic diamond panel. Acoustic hex panel. How about a Roomba? Have until midnight to correct or will be forced to declare bankruptcy. Yeah, no, it's bankruptcy in 1 day. Here, how about this? Where's the loans at? This can't possibly go wrong. I don't think that huge of a loan is necessary, but it does have to be quite large because apparently the printing and all that is quite a doozy. Let's say 350,000. Give me 3 years to pay it off. There. We'll pay out this first loan with that loan. And then we can take out a little bit more of a loan to help pay off this loan. It's fine. It's not a problem, this. So we have a printer. And then we need a second printer, I think. Is that right? I think they're in their way. Something like that. And it's a dead end, yeah. But then that'll go into the assembler, right? Somehow. I'm out of money already. Right, okay. Maybe one printer is okay. Maybe the printer can just like super print. And then we'd belt. Okay. So it prints. It assembles. And then you'd onto the conveyor belt's backed up. Generally the pallet drop point? Ceiling mounted. Oh, hey, for like way up there. Nice. Dead end, yeah. Garage ports, helipad. Wall mounted to splitter. Ramp for the conveyor belt. How would we get product onto the pallet? Like, generally like that, but that doesn't seem to... Oh, okay. Maybe? Possibly. If I were to accept the contract to do the embedded system, it's just I need print to 0101. 8 minutes, 8 minutes, 8 minutes. I'm not sure how I would set that. Oh, set output. Oh, God. Console operating system. Embedded system. Oh my. Sending components to an invalid location. Put a recycler after this point to avoid components piling up. Right. So this is just making boards. Hopefully you don't have to make speakers, GPS, and thermostats for the boards. It looks a bit like you'd have to, but I think these are like optional things for that. So I'd need another one. Dude, manufacturing is expensive. We needed 2 printers, at least. And then the assembler. And the pallet will probably move. Right? You were going to be embedded systems generally, which the embedded systems that we're working on, I don't think have these involved, so we can skip them. They are optional components, I'm 80% sure. Just a simple boards and cases. Each take 32 minutes, and then you will be final assembly of that stuff. To that end, put a recycler after this point to avoid components piling up. I don't know where that actually goes, though. Then it just goes round and around. So I think that's all set and fine, so I could go contract. Embedded system. This is a pretty cheap and easy one, I think. Manufacturing boards. Cases. I don't have a printer for boards, apparently. No assembly line has board printers. Isn't that what you do? That's just yelling because I had a server process set up. You can ignore that. Contract. Assembly line 0. Manage assembly lines if I want to change it around. Right. Okay. Sure. $10 per copy, 360,000 copies per month. Optimal 360,000 per month. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Accept it. Assembly line 0. Oh yeah, that's going. Yeah, I think just overnight kicked in, and it was just like so much. Okay, so let's move that to there then. I gotta hire a courier. Now we're set. A third pallet in action. It gets combined and then gets sucked into the assembler, or the assembler into the recycler, and then up and over, and it loops back around into this third pallet. Yes, it's complicated, but it works. So I'm happy with that. I could also put a splitter over here and have this just like off into another area. It's kind of a neat thing. It's like you wouldn't expect it to be in this game though. It's kind of wild, but it sure beats, like, it's another thing that you can do to make money. It's another thing to consider. It beats having just a big server farm where you just generate money, basically. Yeah, like, I don't know what's up with these guys. They're just kind of doing a thing. Can we, like, suck them in and then just, I see. So it's only if it... So how do I get it off? Maybe with this? Maybe I meant to have one of these doors. Maybe these are mission critical. Because it looks like it automatically gets like a pallet set up right to the courier's front door. And yeah, I can't put these outside, so that's just a thing. Maybe that's how I meant to be doing this. And then from there, we have these guys. So if it's backed up, this is the backstock. No, that doesn't quite, you know? Because now my question is, how do we... I guess with the splitter, we can go into the recycler. But then how's this work then when they come pick stuff up? We're making money, by the way. Oh, the $1 million loan. That's why. Yeah, and that's wanting just so much more now. 0 out of 4? Oh my god. Alright, this scales up hugely. 0 out of 4, 0 out of 4. I need so many assemblers. Or printers, rather. 14 printers. And 6 assemblers. Okay. Yeah, so that's what you're meant to do. You're meant to have these go... I was under the impression this was for, like freight or something, like if you're moving a ton of product. But, like, pallets was still the way to go. Okay, gotcha. I get it. Was just having a huge derp moment. Sure. And then, yeah, it piles up there still as its own backstock. And then this is like extra backstock for when it's super duper clogged. Okay, and the recycler we don't really need because we're only making the one product. It's not like we're making, I get it. It's not like we're making a bunch of lights for some specific thing, because that would then go into a recycler and either loop back around to try again, or you could just have it immediately deposit onto a pallet via dead-end pallet drop point. And then you use the pallet pickup point to then pull it up. If the conveyor belt's empty, you pull it up from the pallet to get back into the system. I get it. I get it. I was just going about it entirely wrong. For fancier manufacturing things, you're going to be needing all these tools. Okay, wow, that's a really involved thing, though. You can go super hard with that if you really wanted to. A lot of money for it, too, though. It didn't look like it'd be very much money because the contract is like, oh, $10,000, but you get X amount of money per box. So, we're actually making a lot of money right now doing that. So you could, in theory, scale up your manufacturing slowly over time and get that going, which I quite like, because there's a lot more going on in this than there was doing the hosting deals, which I hated, which is just have a server and it pays for itself plus a bunch, so you can just buy another server. And it's like, oh, you know, we only need 50 megabit per second, but if you happen to have a terabit per second, and it's just like, well, just build up the servers and then there you go, because they're paying you per bit, and it's scaled really, really weirdly. I didn't like that at all. It's actually just printing money. Contract fulfilled, net worth of 10,000, 0 missing copies, 24 hours have gone and your company's been cleared of debt. Holy crap. Okay. Cool. So that's that. And the last thing that I could technically take a look at under mods is a furniture editor and hardware design editor. These don't really seem to work though. It just kind of, well, does this. I'm not really sure what's supposed to load in, but that is where you would be making custom furniture. If you want to make like your own fancy table that's like bent on one end and flat on the other end and change the legs around and all that kind of stuff. It's like a basic 3D model editor type thing. And then hardware design editor, similar deal, but you can actually see and visualize what the hardware looks like. The example they use is like a controller that they're changing the joystick locations of and the buttons around on and squishing it and making it look all weird. And that's a cool thing. I'm actually really hyped about that. I think that is super duper cool. It's unfortunate that it doesn't quite work yet. But again, this was an opt-in beta. We will see what happens down the line. Cool update overall, though. A lot of new stuff, a lot of big things. As is normal with Software Inc., it just has the biggest, hugest updates and then so many hotfixes afterwards. 11.7 was a long one. But like the major releases, man, it does not get around with major releases. I may be taking a look at this again further on. I might be doing a full standard Let's Play type thing. That'll probably very, very likely be in the running for a Patreon voted next game to Let's Play. It'll be one of those. So if you're a Patreon supporter, $5 or more per month, you get access to the polls. And this will be up there. If you want it, you can vote for it. It's going to be a tough poll next up, though. There's a lot of good stuff on there. We'll see. That'll be closer to when Fallout 2 is getting finished up, which maybe not too much longer.